Hey everyone, and welcome back to another episode on the Minecraft world. That's right, we're back here once again, and I'm starting off in the cleared out dark oak forest. Yeah, I just dumped off my inventory in the sorting system, that's why. So if you didn't see, last episode we built this. Now this is just the nether side of everything, but this is a shulker farm. And if we check in here, you can see, oh wow, that is a lot of shulker shells. I did a lot of AFKing the other day, and yeah, that is really a lot of shulker shells. So I'm super excited to have all of these. We have basically infinite shulkers now. As much wood as we have, which we have a lot of wood, we can just keep making shulker boxes, which is actually really awesome. Because of course we have the witch hub, which requires a lot of shulkers to be able to run, and yeah, it's good that we have an infinite supply now. Anyway, so I'm glad I got that out of the way in the previous episode. That's something I really wanted to do as soon as 1.17 came out, and now that 1.17 is in full swing, I think I want to go ahead and do my normal kind of exploration episode for the new update. I did it for 1.16, probably not for 1.15 because they added like one feature, but yeah, I want to go through and maybe do a little bit of caving. But before we do that, I think there's one thing that's just in order. And there we go. Boom. My very own Kevin. So that little sequence you just saw there took about 40 minutes to record, about half an hour to make the tank, and 10 minutes to find an axolotl. Not too bad, but yeah, anyway. So yeah, if you don't know, I should have explained this in the iCraft episode, but I kind of forgot to. I have an axolotl in real life called Kevin, and he's a brown one, and I'm so glad they have brown ones in the game so I can get my very own Kevin inside of Minecraft, but yeah. So now we have him, he's swimming around in there, having a great time. Yeah, I'm pretty proud of this little tank. It's not completely done yet, it's still got dirt in the corners and stuff. I still need to put glass over the top. You know what, let's just remove the dirt and put glass over the top, and I can worry about decorating the rest later if I need to. Now, axolotls in the real world do like to come up and get their gulps of air. I know this from experience, Kevin does it all the time. So I think I'm going to leave a little patch open here, just because, I don't know. If Kevin here wants to get air, he can get air, you know what I'm saying? And I don't think he can escape with this. Hopefully he can't, that would really kind of suck. But look at him, he's swimming around, he's having a great time. Alright, now on with the actual episode. Yeah, I wanted to do that in the previous episode, but I guess I forgot. Yeah, kind of unfortunate. Anyway, so what I want to do for today's episode is do a little bit of adventuring, a little bit of exploring here, because, well, obviously 1.17 came out, and I want to be able to explore the full power of the update. The full power? That's kind of a weird way of putting it. I just want to explore the caving a little bit. I've done a little bit of caving, you know, on iCraft, obviously, but not with actually decent gear. So let me make sure I have my fortune pickaxe on me. Yes, there's a fortune pick, and there's another fortune pick. I might actually use that one. Alright, so now what I want to do is let's hop in this boat, and let's go down this tunnel here. Unfortunately, this shulker farm cut off the tunnel a little bit, but this, if you don't know, goes to the new 1.16 nether, because I created this world in 1.14, 1.15. Yeah, 1.14. So I had to make a nether tunnel to go all the way to 1.16 area, the new nether. I haven't actually finished building this yet. I want to after I get piglin bartering done, but so many projects. Anyway, that'll start at some point in the near future. But I think for now, what I'm going to do is make this go all the way to the end here. And I want to put a nether portal here, because I never actually went to the overworld in this area, which makes it absolutely perfect to be able to, I guess, link up a portal to the new 1.17 area. So I didn't actually bring any blocks, which was kind of dumb. So I'm just going to mine a little bit of netherrack out here and go ahead and start building out a little mini platform here. I mean, it's probably best so you don't just fly off into, you know, the abyss, because that's kind of what happened every time. But anyway, let me build this platform real quick. It's not much, but it'll do the job. And now what I want to do is, let's put the nether portal here. Yeah. So I'm going to place in this obsidian here. And now if I light this, hopefully this will be in new terrain. I really genuinely hope I haven't explored this already, because that would really kind of suck. Well, the good news is we're falling through the world. So that means that likely stuff hasn't actually generated yet, which is good. Bad news is we're stuck, so I'm going to have to relog. And we are in... And we're in a cave straight away with lava. Hello. That's an issue. Okay, we managed to save it. We managed to save it. That lava is secure. Ooh, that was close. That's how we know it's new chunks, I guess. So let me hop in here. Do I have shears anywhere? Because I want to grab some of this lichen stuff. I don't have iron on me, are you for real? I really need to restock this semi-useful box. It is not very useful at all. Every time I've needed something from there, I haven't had it. Like iron, I used to have iron in there. I guess I don't anymore. Anyway, luckily I have a torch shulker. I don't know why I have that. But anyway, so I think I'm going to leave the lichen for now. I'm going to mine a little bit of iron first and come back to it. I mean, there seems to be plenty of it around. Oh, and speaking of iron, here we are. So I mined 1 iron ore and got 3 raw iron from it. So you can actually use fortune on iron now, which is awesome. Hello, can I just say that? That is like one of the best things in the world. It was so annoying that you couldn't use fortune on iron. It kind of made iron mining redundant, but now it might be a little bit more useful to mine iron. I mean, I have an iron farm already, so maybe it's not that useful, but we'll see. Now, obviously, I'm very late game mining. Like, I don't really need to go mining right now. I've got more than enough diamonds and more than enough everything else, really. But I'm gonna go mining anyway. And yeah, look at that. We've already got so much gold from that one ore vein. That is awesome. Yeah, gold actually, funnily enough, I kind of do need gold. And I think we have gold ores stocked up. I'm really glad I didn't decide to smelt those yet. And look at this. We've already found some copper. Oh, I was about to say it's only one vein, which sucks, but no, it's more. Awesome. We got half a stack of copper from that one vein. Are you for real? This stuff is going to be easy as together. Oh, I'm so happy. Ooh, deep slate. There it is. Look at that. Awesome. I'm getting a lot of the mobs, which is alright. I want to build a mob switch at some point in the near future. I've been thinking about it more and more, and it just seems kind of easy. I feel like I could put a chunk loader. I don't know if a player even needs to be nearby, but just have a bunch of shulkers in a chunk, which I can do very easily now that we have the shulker farm, and just create a bit of a mob switch. I think that could be kind of cool. I don't know. We'll see. Would that interest you, building a mob switch? Let me know in the comments. Anyway. Oh, look at that. We found our first diamonds. That is super duper awesome. And I'm actually going to mine these with silk touch, so we get the deep slate ores, because I kind of want to get a little bit of a stockpile of some of those. Yeah, I think that could be cool. Oh, hello. Diamonds. Glow squid. Okay, sick. We have so much redstone, it's ridiculous. I'm not even going to bother mining it. So for the longest time with mining in this game, if you had fortune and silk touch, what you'd want to do always is mine all your ores with silk touch and then fortune them at the end. But I'm convinced that maybe that's not the best strategy anymore, because you have deep slate ores and regular ores, right? And now that you can get the raw ores and actually craft them into blocks of raw ores, which I'll show you that in a second, like this. So we've got almost 2 stacks of raw copper, almost 2 stacks of raw iron, almost a stack of raw gold. Somehow it's a lot of ores, but anyway, you can see we can craft these all into raw ore blocks, and it just saves a lot of inventory space, which I think is actually a really good addition. And in terms of the size of the update, a lot of people are considering this a pretty small update, but honestly, after building with all the blocks, it's actually not a tiny update. Like 1.15 was a way smaller update than what 1.17 is, and it's honestly a pretty good update. Like, I've been thoroughly enjoying building with all these blocks, especially this one. I'm definitely going to have to gather a bunch of deep slate. And it's pretty plentiful, which is nice. Man, this cave just keeps winding and winding. It's actually awesome. And I want to get at least one of each of the deep slate ores, because when they change the ore distribution, I don't know how many of them are actually going to be possible anymore. Like, you might not be able to get coal deep slate ores in the future, so I want to kind of gather up a bunch of that stuff. Obviously, this terrain is generated, so I could always come back here and mine more of it if I need it, but I don't think I'm going to need it. It's just kind of a fun novelty if they do end up removing it from natural generation. Which, I mean, now that I've got it, I kind of hope they do, but... Look at that, we found some dripstone. Yes, I really wanted to find some dripstone down here as well. Well, look, there's heaps of it. Oh, this is awesome. It looks like I'm gonna have to throw something out, unless... Do I have an empty shulker in here? I don't. Oh man, I thought I remembered having an empty shulker in here. Well, the pearl shulker is kind of empty. I'm just gonna chuck a bunch of stuff in here. Man, look at all these dripstones. So dripstone's awesome. You can make like lava farms and stuff now, which is absolutely amazing. Fully automatic lava, like what? You know I'm going to be setting one of those up relatively soon. And yeah, I don't know, it's just really awesome with the dripstone. You can create more dripstone using water above it, and it's a pretty cool mechanic, and it's a decent looking block as well. And I just checked the F3 menu. We're actually in a snowy mountains biome. I don't know if that means that, you know, we're going to be able to get emeralds, but that would be really cool, actually. I don't think so, though, because I think that just means we're in, like, a snow plains, but it's a bit hilly. I think that's what that means, yeah. So I can't seem to find any more of where this cave, like, comes out at, or, you know, any more places it actually goes, so I'm thinking I might actually just go to the surface and look for geodes. Now I'm sure you're wondering, why would I go to the surface to look for geodes? They're underground. Well, if I find an ocean, they're pretty easy to find once you get into an ocean, and I kind of want to get a spyglass and a couple blocks of tinted glass and stuff like that. I think that would be awesome. And boom, here we are. We have emerged in the snow, and I suspect that is the Snowy Mountains, or no, probably this biome actually, is the Snowy Mountains biome. And yep, there it says Snowy Mountains. There's also a ruined portal down here, which I might grab that gold block there. And the crying obsidian. I mean, come on, I don't have a people in bartering set up yet. I need to take advantage of this stuff. Okay, so now what I need to do is not head back. Good, I'm heading in the opposite direction. I want to go ahead and try and find an ocean here. I don't want to do too much exploration because I know in the future when more updates come out, like 1.18, I'm going to want to go to the edge of the world, and it's going to be a pain if I've already explored all of this area. So I think, yeah, what I'm going to do, I'm going to try and find an ocean here. Hopefully that doesn't take too long. And yeah, let's try and find a geode. Oh, looks like there's an ocean, and it looks like there's a buried shipwreck. Huh, this is actually really, really cool. It's in the snow, it's buried. Let's dig this place up, and let's see if we can get a moss block, because that's another thing I wanted to do today, is get moss blocks. I really am, like, digging out this place, trying to find the chest. There should be one here. Yep. Buried treasure map. Okay. Is this the bottom one? I think this is the bottom. Yeah. Okay. I need to go up the top. This is the weirdest shipwreck I've ever explored, I do have to say. It's dry, but it's also kind of full of stone. Yeah. Oh, a diamond, some emeralds. Nice. Bottle of enchanting. I'll probably just grab that. Oh, we've come across a little bit more iron, and yes, there we go. Look at that. Moss blocks. Oh, yeah. Projectile protection 1, yeah, I might leave that one. Awesome, so we managed to find some moss blocks. I didn't expect to find that so soon. But yeah, I'm definitely not complaining. That's really, really awesome. Okay, so now I'm looking for... Are you serious? Is that actually a geode? Well, that was quick. Found a geode. Alright, we've managed to infiltrate in, and it doesn't... This actually looks like a pretty small one, to be honest. There's that, so I'll mine that. Oh, you can actually still touch the amethyst clusters. Not really what I wanted to do. Let's fortune that, because I want these. Do they have to be fully grown, or can I mine this one? No, it looks like they have to be the fully grown clusters. Huh. Alright, well, let me take a bit more of a look for more amethyst geodes. Oh, I think I found another one. Yeah, that only took like less than a minute from when I ended that previous clip. Yeah, these things are really easy to find, actually. Oh my lord. Holy, okay. Let's get me some food after that. Jeez, I was not expecting that in the slightest. That was genuinely terrifying. Okay, heart attack aside, looks like we got another fully grown cluster up here, which we can grab. That gives us 8. I guess each fully grown cluster gives us 4. Yeah, that would kind of make sense. Wow, I can't believe how many skeletons and creepers were in there. I mean, it makes perfect sense. These things are dark, but oh wow. I was for some reason really not expecting that. Alright, next one. Look at that, we got 48 amethyst shards. That's actually awesome. Alright, well, I think that's just about it for the amethyst gathering I want to do today. And yeah, that's pretty good. 48 amethyst shards, I'm definitely happy with that. And unexpected moss blocks too. Yeah, awesome. So now if I remember correctly where we were, which I don't think I'm going to be able to do, which kind of sucks. I might have to fly all the way home. Because even if I do make my way back, there's no way I'm going to be able to find the portal. Absolutely no chance. So yeah, I think I'm just going to start heading back. Maybe do the 40-40 trick a little bit. Whoa. Yeah, alright. I'm going to start heading back, and I'll see you when I'm back at the base. Oh, and there's the shulker farm. There we go. Nice. So we managed to make it back with all of our goodies. We didn't actually die, which is a very big difference to 1.16 when that came out. Yeah, I definitely died when that happened. Anyway, so we're back now. And yeah, I'm really happy with that expedition. I think it turned out really, really well. And I think what I'm going to do is create a bit of a oh, sorry about that. My throat decided to die for some reason. I'm going to make a 1.17 shulker. Give me a second. And there we go, that is literally everything we gathered in a shulker. Nice. So, yeah, I want to take a look actually at how many raw ores we managed to get in total. Looks like we got a little bit more, yeah, slightly more iron than we did copper. About 2.5 stacks, that is very good, especially considering I wasn't even mining that long. That is a lot. And in terms of gold, yeah, that's also quite a bit of gold. Awesome, I'm really, really happy with that. So, let me turn all of these back into raw blocks here. And yeah, there we go. It's nicely organized. I'm actually very happy with this little shulker here. So what I want to do really quickly with some of these moss blocks is let's grab a few more bones, like a bunch more bones, and let's do a little bit of growing of this stuff. Now where do I want to do this? I'm actually not sure. I don't know where I want to convert this stuff because it creates a little bit of a mess. I mean, it would kind of make sense to do it in this area, especially since, you know, this is where I'm going to do stuff. But I think in the future, in the near future, I want to make a moss block farm. I think that would be really good, actually, especially considering you actually get a net positive with the bone meal you use if you put them in composters. So yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do eventually. Quick check on Kevin. Still swimming around, having a good time. All right. Does boost bowing even work anymore? I don't think boost bowing even works anymore. What? Oh man, boost bowing just kills your momentum now. It doesn't actually give you momentum. It just flings you in a random direction instead of the direction the arrow's going. That might be a bug. Ah, that sucks. Rest in peace, boost bowing again. Anyway, where I'm going to do this is down in the mine area. Actually, did I really just do that? Okay, I'm alive this time. And let's grab all our items real quick. Alright, that seems to be everything. So what I want to do now that I'm, like, alive this time is come down here, and you can see there's a tunnel bore. This is where I do this is where I generally do my mining. That's what I'm trying to say. So, yeah, I think what I'm going to do is maybe over in this area here, I'm just going to mine out a block. I'm going to put down a moss block and bone meal it. And look at that. Oh, that's awesome. So the great thing about moss blocks is you can actually mine everything with your fist. You don't need a tool of any sort. Do hoes work better on them? Oh, yes. Farming a lot of this stuff is going to be an absolute breeze because the hoe works well on it. Oh, man. And already, look at that. We've already got almost a stack and a half of these moss blocks here. And I just discovered this area I totally forgot existed. I still don't actually really remember it, but I probably did it for a reason. And when I said it makes a mess of things, I really meant it. This used to be completely flat, and look at it now. It's, yeah, not real flat anymore, is it? Now I wonder. This can convert a lot of blocks into moss blocks. What about bedrock? Nah, it looks like it can't. Oh, that would be so cool. That would be so good, though. Yeah, alright, we have a little over 3 stacks, actually 3 stacks and 1 block. We started off with 1 block and now we have 3 stacks more, which is kind of cool. And we got a bunch of these flowering azalea and azalea here and a few moss carpets as well. Alright, awesome. I think I'm going to head back and add those to the shulker. Alright, let's color this the appropriate color, lime? Correct me if I'm wrong, but that is definitely not lime, that is green, yeah. And that's the great thing about this design, I can just keep adding shulkers until, you know, we fill all this up, but that's alright. Yeah, so now that'll get sorted into, and yeah, we have a 1.17 shulker. That is awesome. Alright, there we go. And with that, I think that's just about it for today's episode. Ooh, it's raining, and you know what that means? That means that it's snowing up in the snowy mountains, and you know what that means? We're grabbing cauldrons, and you know what that means? Powdered snow, baby. Yep, I'm going to try and get myself some powdered snow. So yeah, I'm just going to place cauldrons, like, wherever we see snow here, just so that I know, you know, that is where snow falls. Alright. We got a bunch of cauldrons there. They should hopefully eventually fill up with snow. Nice. Anyway, I think that's just about it for today's episode. I'm not going to end the episode off here. I nearly did. Nope. Comment of the episode time. Alright, I really don't want to sleep because I want to keep those, keep snowing up in that area. But anyway, the comment for today's episode goes to Reddy here. Awesome video, man. Just keep up. I love your video format. Thank you, I really appreciate that. And it seems the first video actually on the Try channel seems to have done really, really well, which I'm super, super happy about. And thank you to everyone who watched that and supported that video. I really appreciate it. Both to the people that came from the Try channel and the people who first discovered my videos through the new channel. I really, really appreciate it. And yeah, if you want, you can watch a bunch of older episodes on the Try channel, but I'm not gonna plug too hard. But yeah, I do really appreciate that. I think it was a really awesome start to the new channel, and it made me feel like I made the right decision, so I really appreciate that. Anyway, thanks so much for watching this video. I really hope that you enjoyed. If you did, please consider leaving a like and maybe subscribing if you enjoyed it that much. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.